Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for The Flash issue 18. And before I start talking about this review, just want to give you guys a little update. I have a lot of comics on Dark Avenger Inc. this week because I got a lot of comics this week. So, first comic on Dark Avenger Inc. is Ultimate Comics Wolverine issue 2, Scarlet Spider issue 15, Fantastic Four issue 5 AU, which is tie-in from Age of Ultron, Aquaman issue 18, and Young Avengers issue 3. So if you want to go check those out, just go in the description below and there'll be a link for Dark Avenger Inc. so you go check out those reviews. But let's talk about The Flash issue 18. Let's talk about this cover over here. Great cover. I love Francis Manapul's art. He's one of my favorite artists, ever. So it's a really good concept. This happens in this issue. Jester is trying to run away, and who are these superheroes? We'll learn a little bit about them in this issue. So yeah, I love this cover. Great art, great concept. Let's see if I like the story. So in this issue, we got to see Flash is just having a good time. He's like, you know what? Being a superhero is not all about saving the world. Sometimes it's about helping the world and doing stuff with your powers. And that means rebuilding the city. And that's what he does in the beginning of this issue. And then he's happy that Patty knows. And Patty's been helping, being a good girlfriend. And that's really enjoyable to see. Barry just being happy. And then Barry having his part-time job at the bar still, because he still doesn't have a job at the police station. And then he meets Jester, who the police thinks he killed someone, but really he's a bad guy, but he hasn't killed anybody. And Barry does believe Jester hasn't killed anybody, so he's trying to clear Jester's name. But there's a new group of superheroes trying to defeat Jester, and they are from the Speed Force, the people with Iris and everybody. So that whole entire story arc that was really a big part of this series that they kind of forgot about for a while is coming back, and they're talking about them. They have superpowers, at least two of them do. That's pretty much a main part in this issue. I think that's... and then we have the Dial H type of cliffhanger, where it's like, oh, if you want to read more, go to Dial H, because Barry has lost his powers. And then you'll see, how does Flash fight an army without powers? And that's in next month's Flash. Honestly, I don't care how Flash lost his powers. I'm not going to pick up Dial H, because I know it's just like, read Dial H. This is gonna get canceled, so someone has to pick it up. We're trying to save this series, but yeah, I don't care about Dial H. So I probably, unless I have really, not a lot of comics that week, I'll pick it up. But if I have a lot of comics that week, I'm not gonna pick it up, and I probably won't pick that series up. But we'll see. That's their kind of cliffhanger thing. But I really enjoyed this issue, honestly. I thought the story progressed really well. This is how you pace an issue. It's had a lot of story, and even though nothing like humongous happened, it just really progressed for a new story arc, an exciting story arc. I think, again, the comfort of Flash actually being happy was nice. The whole Patty relationship actually working really made me happy to see. And really these new people having powers from the Speed Force. Does this mean Iris could get powers? And this other girl who's the wife of, I don't know if they say Gomez, I think that's his name. So the wife of Gomez, could she have powers? Could everyone in the Speed Force have powers? Why did this happen? I think that's going to be a big part with the next story arc, and I'm really excited to see more of that. I think that's such an interesting story, and I want to see if Iris gets powers. I think that'd be interesting. Tell me in the comments below if you think she would and what she would actually get as powers. I think that could be a really interesting story arc. And how will Flash get rid of their powers? We'll have to do with this Dial H thing, maybe. And that's why they're referencing it, and I think that would be a smart idea if they did that. So I actually really enjoyed this issue. This is actually my pick of the week. It's a really surprisingly great issue. Flash is one of those series that's under the radar, really always has good issues, but not a lot of people talk about. But I think it's a good series, and that's why I'm giving this my pick of the week. I think there's interesting things that lead to a really good story arc. I think really I give compliments to the pacing of this issue. I think it was really great. Kept me interested. There's a lot of great stuff in this comic book, even though it doesn't have a lot of room. It just, I think it even has the preview from Action Comics. It does, and that leaves less room for a story. But it still has really a lot of story and action-packed. They're even having a crossover with this story. So I think it was really good. My only complaint was the art, because it wasn't Francis Manapul. It was okay art. Just, if you have been reading flashy. If you like Francis Manapul's art, it is a little bit of a disappointment, but that's really my only complaint about this issue. And I guess the cliffhanger, because you know they're just trying to sell a book that really dilates. Not a lot of people read. It's kind of not doing great in sales, so that's a little disappointing. I still like the art also. I just want to mention I still like the art, but just not the best. So it shows Francis Manapul and the Dial H thing. So, yeah, so I give it 4.5. Definitely my pick of the week. Great stuff happened here. Tell me your speculations, because I think there's a lot of speculating for this issue, for what's to come. It got me excited, which really every issue should do, to get you excited for the next story arc. And I think it leads to a next story arc really well. So we'll see what happens with that. But definitely pick this up. It's my pick of the week. I give it 4.5 stars. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the right situations. I'll see you guys later. Bye.